Welcome to Hollywood Dailies. I'm Lynda Halligan. Matt and Stephanie are off today. The last time Matt Damon acted in a Clint Eastwood movie, he was nominated for an Oscar for Invictus. Now he's playing a man who can talk to the dead in Hereafter. Our Steve Patterson talked to Damon about psychic powers and the question of life after death. But what does the Magic 8 Ball say? For more on Hereafter, including a look at other movies that deal with life after death, check out our special episode of Spotlight. It airs this Sunday night at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, right here on Reelzchannel, TV about movies. Paranormal Activity 2 opens today, and so far not much has been leaked about the plot. We know that it's not a sequel to the original, but don't worry, we've done some investigating, and here's what we can tell you about PA2. Looks scary. So what do you think that voice was saying? Tell us on our Facebook page or let us know on Twitter. And if you want to shuffle through the movie trailer yourself to look for more hidden secrets, you can go to our website, reels.com/dailies. We know that people lined up for hours to see Paranormal Activity 2. To hear what the first fans thought about it, watch Naked Trailers tonight at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, right here on Reelzchannel. He was in, and now apparently he's out. Mel Gibson will not make a cameo in The Hangover 2. Sam Rubin's here to tell us why and give us a preview of the weekend box office. Hey, Sam.
Hey, Linda, really nice to see you.
All right, thanks a lot, Sam. Javier Bardem won the Best Supporting Actor Oscar for No Country for Old Men, and he was amazing. His new movie is also getting him some Oscar buzz. Here's the full trailer for Beautiful. Looks good, and no, we didn't make a mistake. Beautiful, the movie, is spelled that way, B-I-U. Javier Bardem was actually cast in Wall Street Money Never Sleeps, but dropped out and was replaced by Josh Brolin. You can see Bardem in Beautiful December 29th. Colin Firth was nominated for an Oscar for A Single Man. A lot of critics are saying he'll be on the list again this year for The King's Speech. The movie premiered in London last night. Firth and his co-stars Geoffrey Rush and Helena Bonham Carter were there. Firth plays King George VI, Bonham Carter plays his wife, and Rush is the speech therapist who helps the king overcome a stutter. Firth says it was hard to portray a member of the royal family when not much is really known about them. Love him. Two well-known actresses will be playing the same princess on the big screen. We'll tell you who they are coming up. And as Hereafter hits theaters, we'll look back at director Clint Eastwood's legendary career. Plus,
Now what?
jump! Find out who's going to be taking on Arnold Schwarzenegger's famous role in a remake of Total Recall. This is Hollywood Dailies on Reelzchannel, TV about movies. The Hobbit Part 1 comes out in 2 years, but we've got casting news right now. Martin Freeman has been cast as the hero Bilbo Baggins, who of course is the uncle of Frodo, Elijah Wood's character in The Lord of the Rings. Other rumored actors include Cate Blanchett and Hugo Weaving, but nothing's confirmed. You remember the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Total Recall from back in 1990?
Consider that a divorce.
That was your wife?
Well, they're remaking it. No, Arnold's not coming back. The frontrunner for his part is Colin Farrell, who lately has been acting in smaller movies like Ondine, The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, and Crazy Heart. Another actor in consideration for the role is Tom Hardy, who you'll remember from Inception. Movie fans of all ages are lining up for Clint Eastwood's new supernatural thriller Hereafter, starring Matt Damon and Bryce Dallas Howard. In honor of his latest movie, Steve Patterson has a look at Eastwood's remarkable career. Clint Eastwood is the man, so talented. As for acting, Eastwood says he isn't officially retired. He just doesn't expect to find good parts for a man his age. But that's what he said just before he made Gran Torino. So come on, filmmakers, it's up to you. Find a great part for Clint Eastwood so we can see him on the big screen again very soon. We're talking to Dermot Mulroney about his new thriller coming up, plus Jesse Eisenberg like you've never seen him before. And Godfather Part 2, both great. Jesse Eisenberg is getting a lot of buzz for his performance in The Social Network. He, as you may know, plays the controversial founder of Facebook. But Eisenberg and Justin Bartha were in another movie earlier this year called Holy Rollers, and now that it's on DVD, Leonard Maltin is here to recommend it. Hey, Leonard. He's also great in Zombieland and Adventureland. Next up for Eisenberg, he'll be lending his voice to the animated adventure Rio with Anne Hathaway and George Lopez. That movie's due out in April. Holy Rollers is on DVD now. You can catch more of Leonard's reviews on his show Maltin on Movies. Check it out tomorrow morning at 11 Eastern right here on Reelzchannel, TV about movies. We take you to the runway for a good cause coming up. And which famous princess will both these actresses be playing? We'll tell you next on Hollywood Dailies. Keira Knightley and Charlize Theron will both be playing Princess Diana in 2 different movies. The movies will focus on different parts of the princess's life. Theron's will showcase the relationship between the princess and her security aide. Ewan McGregor is rumored to be playing that part. Knightley's movie will focus on the lifestyle of the princess. Scarlett Johansson is also in consideration for that role, and Helen Mirren is being considered to play Diana's mother. In Dermot Mulroney's new thriller Inhale, a husband and wife go to dangerous lengths to find a lung donor for their daughter. Steve Patterson sat down with the star to find out why he wanted to make this movie so badly. Thank you, Steve. Great to see him in another movie. Next up for Mulroney, the romantic drama Everybody Loves Wales with Drew Barrymore, Kristen Bell, and John Krasinski. Head to Reels.com to find out if Inhale is playing at a theater near you. We're checking out fashion for a good cause next on Hollywood Dailies. It's Fashion Friday, and what's not to love about fashion for a good cause? All of the proceeds from a big fashion show last night will go to the Noreen Fraser Foundation for Cancer Research. Our Naive Reynoso had a front row seat and talked to a surprise special guest and one of the stars of 90210. Yeah, I'm with her. Can we have some of those great outfits? Well, thank you so much for watching Hollywood Dailies. I'm Lynda Halligan. Have a great weekend, and be sure to get out there and see some movies.